Welcome to the 2011 Keeping the Blues Alive Awards. For those of you who have been here before, you know what a wonderful morning this is. And for those of you who it's the first time, you'll soon see what I'm talking about.
And again, I'd like to stress the same thing that I stress every year with these awards. This is not a best of award. You are not the Blues Club of the Year. You are not the Journalist of the Year. You are not the radio station of the year. This is recognition for the lifetime of work that you have put in to foster the blues in all shapes and forms. And for all the people who you've touched, whether as a writer or a club owner or a photographer, it's to honor you and thank you for what you've done to keep this genre alive. So we thank all the recipients for that. The first award that I'm going to present tonight is for art or photography, and that is to Bill Stieber from Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
If any of y'all knew Jessie May, you knew that. You know, nothing like taking her to the Walmart to get some stuff and having her 38 fall out at the cash register. You know, and that's just one of the many, many, many Jessie May stories.
I'd like to thank the KBA Selection Committee for this great honor. I'd like to give a special thanks to Bill Wax for submitting our application and to others who have submitted us in the past.
The reason we switched from jazz to blues is the bluesonian consume more alcohol. The profit margin was better. Only kidding. I just want to congratulate all my fellow 2011 KBA Awards recipients. I hope to shake all your hands sometime today.
Thank you, Art. This is a great honor for our museum. As you can see, we're really big on shtick. And everything we start, half the stuff doesn't work, but yet some sticks. And these guys started with us about 3-4 years ago now. They're going all over doing festivals and such. And if you want the bar tab to double, just bring our friends in here. Anyway, so we've got a great team. Like a lot of good ideas, this one started on a napkin.
Well, Art, Jay, and Blues Foundation, and all the blues fans here with us today on behalf of the Tampa Bay Blues Festival, wish to appreciate our gratitude for this wonderful event, a wonderful award that you've bestowed upon us. This year marks our 17th year of producing what we hope you'll find to be a world-class blues festival on the sunny shores of Tampa Bay.
Would like to thank the Blues Foundation, Jay Silman, Art Tripaldi, the committee of the Keeping the Blues Alive Award, and all those persons and organizations that nominated our festival for this year's International Festival Award.
You know, thanks to the efforts of Paul and Johnny's wife, they were able to sort out all these things. So he's playing better than ever, he sounds better than ever, and is proud, you know, to hear him again because he's been such an influence on so many artists, you know, today and such, and it's great to hear him, you know, back to form.
It's good to be here. It's good to be here with all the recipients today. I've met a lot of you guys. I've seen a lot of people that I haven't seen in a while. Chuck Ross, DDA, John Chan, Deborah, a lot of the people that we get to work with a lot that I don't actually run into all the time. It's good to be honored with you all, and I'm very honored to be here with you.
I am tremendously honored to receive this and can't thank you enough. I feel this award is really more about the music. The blues have always addressed an important part of the human spirit better than any other form, and music and promoting this music is a lifelong passion for me.
Thank you very much. No, Gypsy Woman told my mother before I was born what would happen to me today in Memphis. None of them had a clue. Neither would I believe it 10 years ago when I was started with my magazine with a little group of my friends in Poland.
Thank you very much. It's a really special award. I just want to thank you all for being here and sharing this moment with me. It means a lot to me. Thank you.
I really want to thank the artists, the people I've been able to work with over the years. I've learned so much from them. I've benefited just by knowing them, and you know, being able to put out albums, to put out blues music in 2011 and work with artists, I love it. I'm not going to stop till somebody stops me.
I thought, it's great, isn't it? That we're all here because we're keeping the blues alive. And then I thought, hold on a minute. There must be loads of us in this room, and not just in this room, but around the world, who actually had it the other way around. The blues has been keeping us alive for many, many years. The least we can do is give something back. Thank you.
Thanks to all the blues fans, because we'd all be out of work without you. And thank you for all the work you put in at the festivals, coming out and seeing the shows, buying the CDs. You know, a lot of big shots in the room here today. Thank all of you, but most specifically those of you who just do it because you love it and you come out and support the blues. I love you. Thanks.
Two things about my friend Tom. He's extremely humble, and when he heard that he had been nominated and was going to be presented with this award, he says, I'm not worthy. There's many people more worthy than myself. He's also extremely shy, and public attention and being the center of attention is something that he's not very comfortable with, let's say.
Wow. I can't believe I'm standing here, a young teenager in London who loved the blues, suddenly has found his way 37 years later, 40 years later as a record producer, and standing here in front of all of you. It's quite awesome. And when Jay phoned me towards the end of last year to let me know that I was going to receive this award, I think I must have lost my English accent and babbled in tongues. I was just so taken aback.
I got a lot of folks to thank, so I'll try to keep it brief. First, my folks, my parents, who, when I was a kid, I told them that I wanted to be a harmonica player when I grew up, and they told me, Gary, you can't do both. So thank them for their honesty. And
all of you agents and many of you musicians deal with people where, you know, we shake hands and then we count our fingers to make sure we still got them all. Promoters come, promoters go. Promoters are sometimes not the most honest people in the world, and I will say this about DDA, and I will say it about very few other people. His word means more than anything on any piece of paper. Once he promises a musician, this is the deal, you don't have to worry, they don't have to worry. This is a man who loves the blues, who is honest with blues musicians, who has been doing this at his own financial risk for over 3 decades. He's a true blues lover who's put all of his love, his energy and his money and his risk into bringing the blues to Europe over and over and over again. And I honor him for the work he's done. Didier Tricard.
I'm very happy to realize my contribution to blues music has been so well considered in the States and in Europe. This business gave me the opportunity to meet, know, and even live with a lot of great musicians during the tours.
My formula is real simple. I just do my homework, and then I let them talk, and then don't try to have any preconceived notions about how the story's going to go until I talk to them.
First person I need to I need to thank is my partner, Mary Roby. Without her endless efforts and dedication, none of this would be happening. The site was her brainstorm, and I'm as equally as happy for her as I am for myself. Congratulations, partner.
As Art referred to, unfortunately, Mary Lou could not be here, and I can tell you she is crushed. She wanted desperately to be here, but she did let me and send me an acceptance speech, and if you'll bear with me, I'd like to read it for her. Although I've been looking forward to receiving my KVA in person, my recovery from surgery is taking longer than I had hoped. My journey as a music journalist has been a long one. It began in 1977 when I interviewed the Derek James Blues Band and ran the story and photo on the front page of my college newspaper.
You know, as wonderful as this event is every year, it's also a little bit embarrassing when you realize that it's taken 35 years to recognize DDA. And so while it's wonderful and at last, it's like, man, where have we been? What have we done wrong? And every year there is somebody or several folks that we should have done this for a long, long time ago. But it is the blues world, so late is better than never, right, DDA? Late is way better than never.
Well, before we conclude this morning's event, I'd like to give a round of applause of gratitude for all the 2011 Keeping the Blues Alive recipients. Thank you for all you have done. And at the same time, I'd like to thank all the past Keeping the Blues Alive recipients who are in the room for all the great work that you continue to do. If, as Watermelon Slim said, blues is a culture without borders, the KBA is an award without borders. We honor recipients across the world who keep the blues alive. Thank you all for what you do. Thank you very much, everybody. Enjoy the day.